Hello and welcome to Sproink Dota presents Random Team Game. I'm Nuff and today I'm joined by Iggy.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a game between Garen Dizer and Dys
10 seconds remaining.
this evening, so we'll see what goes on. And they're going to be straight into the banning and picking phase.
It'd be nice if they actually made a ban though.
Reserve time.
A reserve time ban. This is interesting.
First ban.
I haven't seen many teams take reserve time to ban out anything.
I've seen them take it to ban out things, never for a first ban. So I mean, this is literally okay. We're gonna ban Wisp or Bat Rider or Lifestealer or Darkseer, and there's the Bat Rider.
It doesn't normally take your reserve time to ban out a Bat Rider.
No, exactly.
But the Wisp being banned out as well. If they're going to keep with the regular banning, we'll probably see a ban on Lifestealer and maybe a Darkseer ban.
It's possible to see a Darkseer.
10 seconds remaining.
Darkseer is just such a fantastic offlane hero. I think he's possibly one of the only heroes who can sit in the offlane and go up against the tri-lane and do well. He can harass, he can last hit, he can just make a general nuisance of himself. He's a fantastic hero to put there.
Yeah, there's other heroes to put there that are good at surviving.
Yeah,
but they can't deal out the damage and they can't harass in the same way that he can. Void. Interesting.
I know that's very interesting. I mean, you very rarely see Void picked up in the current meta. I mean, you could claim that his ultimate was good, but at the end of the day, it's a disable to your team as well. So,
yeah. Ooh, Bane first pick. That's nice. I do like that Bane. The Void ban might be because they've done a little bit of research on GD. Maybe they like running the Void. Obviously, we're not familiar with these teams. We just randomly found them.
Indeed.
There's the Darkseer and a Rubik. Two really good heroes.
Going
for all the purple heroes so far.
A couple of the purple heroes have been picked up, and one has been banned.
Interested to see the Rubik though. I mean, Bane is another one of those heroes who you can't really steal a bad ability from. I mean, there's a few of them out there, but I mean, it's just always nice to see a Rubik come up against someone like that where it's like, okay, I only got Enfeeble, but it's still going to be effective.
Gyrocopter and Bane, that's going to be a decent try line if they can pick up another. Maybe a Jakiro would be a nice pick.
Dire team ban.
I think that was a wise move to ban out the anti-mage there. If they're going to take a Gyrocopter, they don't want someone who can farm incredibly well, running a risk to their Gyrocopter in the late game.
Yeah. I mean, Gyro is one of those heroes that's great because he scales well in all stages of the game.
Yeah.
But obviously, he can be out-carried by some of the harder carries like Spectre and Anti-Mage. And to a degree, Void, if he gets to the point where he's actually done a lot of farming.
Indeed. Interested to see the Nyx Assassin ban there. I kind of think that was a very wise ban. I mean, if you see that we've already got Bane and Gyrocopter for the tri-lane, if you bulk that out with a Nyx Assassin, you've still got two ranged heroes to harass. The ganks that would have been able to pour out from that aggressive tri-lane would have just been insane.
Yeah, it would have been really dangerous.
You've got the Nightmare holding them in first for the getting place for the Nyx stun, and then you've got the homing missile coming in, and such a great lane for disables. And it's also pretty damn defensive. I mean, Bane is the king of defensive tri-lanes in my opinion.
Yeah, he's great. I also love him as a pickup because when their carry's got a BKB, Fiend's Grip goes through it. I mean, it doesn't do damage, but it does disable them for the whole duration.
Sometimes the disable is all you need.
Yeah, that's why you'll probably see in the team fights that Bane around the outside, the outskirts.
5 seconds remaining.
As tempting as it is to pop in and throw out Brain Sap. An Alchemist pickup. Okay, that's another good, strong hero that farms really well. And a mag.
Team pick.
We've seen him picked up every now and then of late, but I mean, he's still not back in meta like he used to be. I mean,
no,
the changes to bottle crowing completely relegated him as a mid.
Yeah, he's a lot weaker now. He doesn't really have a position because he can be easily harassed off lane in mid, and he can. Exactly the same can happen in the off lane.
Indeed, and you don't really want to see him supporting because he needs to get that blink up ASAP.
Yeah, he needs blink and he needs levels.
Indeed.
Which is why he's currently a difficult pick.
Remaining.
But we'll see what happens. He does bring great team fight if they can get the levels and if they can get the farm.
Time.
That said, Rubik is right there to steal that reverse polarity back. And I mean, this is always a big issue when you start picking up people with huge teamfight ultimates after that Rubik's gone out, because he can always just turn that around against you. And I mean, if you've been clumped up to take them out in reverse polarity, they're going to do that straight back to you.
Talking of team fight and lockdown, we've got Beastmaster picked up. Probably going to be mid.
And a
They're definitely going for defensive on the gyrocopter. They're just going to keep back the well, either the Darkseer or the tri-lane, so gyrocopter can free farm the best he can. So a Puck and a Bounty Hunter being banned out.
I see one key problem with Darkseer is that if he's up against that tri-lane, they're all ranged. He's not going to be actively harassing anyone on it, so it's going to be quite an issue for him. Gyrocopter is just basically a free farm.
Yep. Beastmaster up against Magnus and mid will be nice fun to watch. Both
are going to be using the bot throwing, yeah.
Both trying to spiral their way towards that level 6 and that ultimate. You've got the Roar on Beastmaster, which is a great stun. I mean, it's like, was it 5 seconds, the stun?
At max level, I believe. I think it's 4 seconds?
I could be wrong. Magnus, again, has the big stun, of course, the huge area as well. It just drags everybody in there. Great for the team fight. You've got Gyrocopter dropping down on them. And, of course, the Illuminate from Keeper of the Light will be dangerous as well.
I think at the end of the day, if you're going to compare ultimates between Magnus and Beastmaster, I mean, you never want Magnus ever getting near that reverse polarity on you, because, okay, sure, a Roar's going to fuck your day up with a 4-second stun going straight through the BKB, but with a reverse polarity, that's your entire team in that 4-second stun.
Yeah, but you can plan for the RP. You can try to keep yourself spaced out.
That's very true. The single target ability of the Beastmaster's Primal Roar, I mean, it can't be dodged. You can't avoid it. If he wants to roar you, you're roared.
It's going to be really good as an anti-weapon against Gyrocopter in the mid and late game. And Enigma being picked up. Now let's talk about your AoE ultimates.
I like this. I do like this.
I do as well. It's really good.
Especially when combined with the Darkseer. I mean, once you drop that Wall of Replica down, and there's the Black Hole pulling them straight through it, it can be really, really nasty.
Yeah, and you're going to have AoE coming out from the Beastmaster's axes. You're going to have Alchemist wailing on them and throwing out that acid spray as well. It's going to be really dangerous. And Weaver being picked up for the last one for
Interesting whether he's going to be at mid or the off lane.
I would imagine he would be on the off lane.
Dude.
It would make much more sense, in my opinion.
Well, he's going to have quite an easy offlane of it as well. I mean, he's only going to be contesting up against that Rubik and the Alchemist, so not quite the normal tri-lane how you'd put him up against.
No, but of course Enigma's going to be trying to farm up as quickly as possible and get that black hole and get himself a blink as quick as possible too. But we'll see how they lane, we'll see how they do. And we'll just... it needs to be seen. At the moment, both teams are looking strong. I mean, I still don't like the Mag pick. I mean, I really do pick on Mag. I am a meanie. But he's just not so strong anymore. But up against a Beastmaster, I think he's actually going to have a lot more chance to do something this game.
Indeed.
In comparison to the one we saw yesterday against the Darkseer on the offlane.
I think he still has a position in the game. It's the laning phase where he struggles now. I mean, in the mid game and the late game, he's still the same good old Magnus. I mean, you've got a little bit less damage on reverse polarity, but the problem is now just getting that reverse polarity up, is hitting that level 6 and having enough farm to get that blink dagger and jump in and pop it.
Yeah, and up against a Beastmaster in mid, it's going to be the best chance he's going to get. This is why I think Mag is much more of a situational pick now.
Indeed.
But he doesn't scale up well against pretty much all of the current mids that we see. I mean, Queen of Pain,
Puck, Templar Assassin,
OD, Templar Assassin,
especially well. OD. I mean,
he doesn't want to be against OD.
Yeah. I don't think anyone really likes being against OD though.
Well, OD is one of those heroes that just zones out his lane. You do not win a lane against OD. You lose a lane against OD. There's nothing you can do about it. You will lose the lane.
We're seeing Weaver offlaning here against the Alchemist and the Rubik, kind of to be expected. I mean, you could have put him against the Darkseer, but the Darkseer is going to have a much bigger trouble up against this Kotl and the Gyrocopter, because if he wants to go and troll and try and pull that creep wave in between the two towers, there's going to be 2 supports trying to stop him.
It's not just that. I mean, it's the amount of lockdown they have on that lane as well.
Indeed.
I mean, as long as Bane is nearby, he can just lock him up, and then everyone can move in position, and then they can just kill him before Surge can happen, and that will be a real problem for Darkseid.
I think one great thing about having the Bane and the gyrocopter is that it actually allows you to land the homing missile stun. I mean, because once they're nightmared up, you can pop that homing missile, and it's going to charge on in there, and then it's going to remove the nightmare, and he's going to be stunned up, and you can attack him freely.
Yeah, the Weaver at the minute it's gonna be a good trade. I don't expect there to be many kills or deaths on here. I mean, they can get the Weaver if they get a lift on him with the telekinesis and a stun out from the Alchemist.
Sables are not Weaver's friend, ultimately.
No. Have they got any sentries? They've got Sentry Ward as well, so it is possible for them to take him out. So he needs to be a little bit careful. But it's not going to be that dangerous a lane for him, I don't think. Because I'm going to imagine that the Alchemist is going to be statting mostly for Grievel's Greed.
This Magnus in mid got dropped down to 70 HP from harass from the Beastmaster. He's just had to call his bottle out to him and instantly patched that back up.
Oh well, maybe it's not going to be a good day for Mag again.
Poor old Mag.
As for on the safe lane for the Bradian team, Darkseid seems to be doing reasonably okay.
Jericho's just farming away as he does.
Cole's just sat there waiting by the jungle so he can get out that Illuminate and do a hell of a lot of damage when he gets a chance. Because all the time he spends out there not getting experience, it's not good for him. Brain Sap out on the Darkseid, but it's not going to be enough. Not even close. Darkseid's just going to run away. Also, Gyrocopter hasn't bothered starting Rocket yet, homing missile yet, so probably going to be a pretty passive lane there as well. It might be a pretty passive game. It might be interesting to see how the mid pans out. They both seem to be pretty aggressive.
Indeed. And that said, I mean, every single position you have a hero who wants to farm up and get his core before he's willing to do anything. So I think you're right, and this is going to be a very slow game right now.
Yeah, you just with the Coatl and the Bane, that's a defensive try.
Oh, we see an Invis rune up on Beastmaster. Probably going to try and get up behind this Magnus here.
It might be a little bit too early to go on him though. A little bit too early.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really a great deal he can do. I mean, Magnus is definitely curious at this stage. I mean, Beastmaster's been missing for a while, so...
Yep. So that's not going to work out for them. Coatl should be stacking camps. Seems to be rotating.
I'm probably going to look to try and get this Beastmaster off early off.
No, dewarding. Oh, he put the
dewarding
right above.
Yeah.
Right above the observer wards. At least he knows there's a ward there now.
It's not going to be a huge detriment to Beastmaster though. Magnus going for the wrong rune here. I mean,
Nightmare up Darkseid on the bottom. Coatl Blast as well. Out with the rocket barrage and his body blocking him. Really good move there by the Gyrocopter. And first blood on the Gyrocopter.
Interesting to note that in mid, Magnus had a ward down, spotting that illusion rune out down on the bottom, but he still wandered up top. I mean, what was he thinking? Was he trying to get the rune?
I don't know. Maybe he thought 2 had spawned. Maybe he thought it was his lucky day.
Poor Mag, he'll never have a lucky day anymore.
Pulls out by the Weaver. Just looking at Rubik busy stacking some camps. Actually, I think he's doing a pull through and getting a little bit of experience himself. Oh, Weaver seems fine again. And this Alchemist, but he's done the usual build: 2 points in Greevils, 2 in the stun. You would expect him now to pick up another in Greevils, the ultimate, and then max out Greevils.
Indeed. Sometimes you see him pick up 11 in Acid Spray early. I mean, this is a lane where him and Rubik could decide to push if they wanted. So 11 in Acid Spray wouldn't be an entire waste at the moment.
Not an entire waste. Usually it's picked up as a counter push measure more than anything. In comes the Weaver doing a little bit of annoyance on the Rubik. Right click damage a lot, but not going to be enough to bring him down.
It needs to be careful with these
Speaking of, in mid, look at Beastmaster on Magnus.
Beastmaster's going to die to this.
Oh my god, he's gone down. Can the ball get a kill? No.
The poison?
No, it's not going to be enough. And the ball goes down as well. What was he doing? He'd gone past, he'd gone past tier 1, past the tier 2, taking shots the entire time, and he didn't even get the kill. Oh, well, Mag's going to really appreciate that.
In fairness, Magnus didn't get the kill either. So, I mean, he's sitting on level 7 now because he's still got the experience for that death. So,
TP straight into some axes. Mag's not having any of it.
Midas up on Gyro, so he's looking to take this late. He's looking to man up against that Alchemist in the late game.
You see a sentry ward up to stop the Weaver, who they did kill, by the way, while we were watching mid.
Indeed.
He's just going to TP back in now. It looks like Mag and Secret Shot picking up his mana boots.
I think this is the threat which Weaver seems to have. I mean, up against a lane with 2 fantastic stuns, I really don't know how much he's going to be able to do. I mean, he's getting the farm, he's picking up last hits, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that forever. Things are going to get harsher and harsher for him on this lane. Yeah,
especially with Enigma occasionally coming into close enough into this camp here, being able to turn up and put a little bit of extra damage. Actually, they're going to go on
smoking up now.
Again. To be honest, he's going to be brought down again. The Alchemist getting the kill as well.
Enigma's smoking up here. Probably looking to go on Magnus in mid, actually. Beastmaster's got his roar.
Pushing pretty hard. Here he comes.
There's the roar.
Oh dear, looks like Mag's going to be in deep trouble here. He gets black hole.
Black hole, but
making sure they get the kill. A little bit over the top because there's a huge cooldown. 200 seconds.
At this stage in the game, he's probably not going to be looking to use that black hole anywhere else. And I mean, Magnus could have very easily dropped the hammer without reverse polarity to escape that gank, so...
That's true. Just wanted to make sure they brought down the Mag.
Dear, my internet's trying to kill me at the moment.
Such is life on the interwebs. Now, if you look at the last hits, unsurprisingly, Enigma's ahead with the gyrocopter. Actually quite far behind. He's got less last hits than I was expecting at this stage, but he's doing okay.
Well, I mean, you've got to give credit to Enigma. He's possibly one of the fastest. Actually, we're seeing the Enigma go for a mechanism here before going for the Blink Dagger.
Missed out Magnus taking out Beastmaster in the mid. He threw everything at him, including the Skewer and the RP.
And Rubik too.
He's chasing after Rubik. He might get him here, but the lift. So
he's up on the cliff.
Up top.
Oh,
it sucks to be Mag right now.
His Skewer's taking up
down here.
cooldown.
Enigma's going to play ball.
Out.
They've got vision on him.
Why he no Skewer? Skewer Mag!
No.
Mag!
Skewer away!
Skewer! Skewer! What's that with Skewer? No!
That'll do. Oh, trying to set up his own gank, but it's not going to go well. He did manage to get Rubik though. Which was quite great. And he bought back. I'm not sure that's the best idea. He now has no gold whatsoever.
An earlier Skewer would have been a much safer bet for him there.
He should have just skewered away, been safe.
A little bit of panic in his mind there.
No, it seemed like he just was waiting for the Rubik to come back, waiting for his chance. And he got the kill, but he ended up getting himself killed as well. So, was it really worth it? I mean, a Rubik dying, it's not so bad. The Magnus dying when he hasn't got a Blink Dagger yet, it's pretty bad.
Indeed, but
especially when he then buys back.
To be honest, I just want to dwell a bit on this Enigma. Picking up the mechanism early, and I'm just not sure what he's thinking. I mean, they're obviously looking to take this much later with the Alchemist now, because I mean, he's not going for that Blink Dagger rush.
No, not at all. Oh, it looks like Beastmaster might be in trouble here in mid. But he got out of the way of the Skewer, he's okay. RP is still on download, but unfortunately for him, the Shockwave's still up, and that brings him down. It's another kill for the Mag. This tri lane is pushing quite hard against the tower at the minute.
Indeed.
Gyrocopter's getting actually pretty hurt by the Ion Shell. He wants to be a little bit more careful. He's actually taking a hell of a lot of damage from the Ion Shell. Well, we can see Magnus going up top here. He's going after Enigma, but he threw out the Maledict. Oh, Rubik's found him though. He's going to put him back on top of it again. Charges straight down. The Weaver's here as well. They can't see him though because he stole Zakushi. He'd stolen Zakushi. Oh, they got the magic up on the Weaver.
Oh, dear.
He's in trouble. Oh, he's faced.
Good up.
He leaps back. He still wants his kill on the Rubik. He's going for it. Oh no, Zakushi ran out. He gets away. No kills for anybody.
Indeed.
Mag very low. Weaver pretty low.
He did have
Rubik
to use
pretty
the
low as
RP
well.
to get away there, though. So
No.
I mean,
But of course, this is leaving Alchemist to free farm up top.
all things considered, the cooldown on reverse polarity, it's not nearly what Enigma has to wait out for that black hole.
No. Alchemist has actually picked up Claymore, so I imagine he'll be looking to pick up a Shadow Blade nice and early.
Indeed.
Which he's
The
not
Radiant
far
should
off
really do
actually.
something about that
He's very
Episode
close.
2.
He'll have that by 12 minutes easily.
I think
In the mid, they're chasing down his Beastmaster past the tier 1. Out comes the Shockwave, brings him down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Super aggressive Magnus. This is how Magnus should be played.
indeed.
He should be played as the angry horn-wielding creature that he is.
Radiant's
I
top
think
tower is under
this
attack.
is a very good demonstration of when Magnus still will work. So, we've got a Beastmaster up against him in mid, and they're a fairly even matchup to be perfectly honest. So
Yeah, personally, I think Mag edges it just because he has more nuke on him.
indeed.
And a little better in the strength department, I think. Also in movement speed. He's got an advantage there too. Oh, the Skewer comes through. Trying to get the Darkseer. Missed him. He's going to surge out.
We're
Can they
gonna
get
finish
enough
him
right
off.
click?
Oh,
Not enough.
so close.
Not enough.
18
Fingers left
HP
on-
remaining. Weaver doesn't need to dive this. He might be able to pick it up. He's going to shoot
He got the
again.
Beastmaster. Beastmaster's hunting down the Weaver. He's
So
time lapse out.
close.
Dire's bottom tower is
Needs
under
to run away.
attack. Run,
One
little
more.
one.
Anyway, Magnus might want to be a little bit more careful though.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Gyrocopter trying to
Fortification in place.
kill this
Pushing
tower alone.
It's been happening.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. That's not good. By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend
Interesting
itself.
to see the
tower.
right.
What a brave. Oh,
Go for a trade.
for the Radiant. Radiant's top tower no longer
Alchemist
radiates.
might want to be going for the next one as well. He's thinking about it. Yeah, they're going to go for the next one. With the Enigma helping with a push.
Oh, we see Magnus rolled up on bot. I think he's going to drop. Using the RP to get out, but the
He's
tower's
not
still
down.
going to finish him off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Fiend's Grip there being used. Or wasted. It seems Darkseer gets breaking down the Bane. Gyrocopter's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Rocket Barrage comes out. Oh, a lot of it going onto Darkseer. He's going to surge out with very low HP. Beastmaster's going to bring down Gyrocopter, but he might be brought down with the creeps here. Caught all the
I think
creeps.
Couple should be pressuring now.
He's looking for him. There he is. Oh, he's getting punched in the face, and he does bring down the Beastmaster.
Radiant's top tower is
It looks
under
like they're going to take tier 2 here on the top.
This is not
No
going
one's
to be good for Dys at this stage.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yep, they've lost to tier 2. No one there to
Radiant's
contest
top
it.
tower has fallen. Not so
Two
radiant.
towers
available
falling to
Weavers.
Alchemist there.
Of course, he's just getting more and more gold.
Indeed.
He's sitting on 1500 now. It would be interesting to see what he's going to go for next. Is he going to go like full out farming, like pick up a Maelstrom maybe? Or pick up Battle Fury? I mean, the Battle Fury would work really well with Enigma's Black Hole, so that might be the preferred weapon.
I think with the Shadow Blade, I mean, he's definitely saying, look, I want to take this early. So I think a Maelstrom as a farming instrument is a little bit stronger for him than the Battle Fury is.
It's true.
And also, I mean, you can build it into that Mjolnir later, and just
Dire's middle tower
as you
is
love
under
to play
attack.
Alchemist with
It has
that
no
attack
arms to
speed.
defend itself.
Yeah, if he's not attacking faster than the speed of light, it's not a proper Alchemist. All that gold they just went on Mag.
Gonna
They
see
have a
the
team
stun
fight here.
come
Down
out
comes
from
the cooldown
Alchemist.
as well. Everyone's a little bit forced off at the minute. Rocket Barrel's coming out on the Alchemist. He needs to back out, but he's going for the Bane.
Dire's middle
Oh,
tower
they do bring
is
down the
all
Bane.
in the world.
The walls come out as well, and Gyrocopter's going to go down too. Weaver
Don't
wants to
have
get out of
it,
here. They
hit
put down a
them to
sentry ward.
for Weaver.
Oh, he's going to have to Zakushi away again. Here he goes. Goes through them again. He thinks he's done them, but he doesn't, because he's been maledicted. Time
Oh, a
lapse is
fantastic
out again
combo
though.
there.
Charges through them again. Doing a hell of a lot of harass. He actually might bring down the Darkseer while they're busy chasing Magnus. Darkseer's trying to surge away. We're going to re-engage here on the Enigma. Oh, Enigma is almost brought down. Enigma is brought down by the Weaver. They're
Alchemist
also
coming
chasing
out.
off the Beastmaster. Huge stun from the Alchemist. Beastmaster so close to going down. He does go down. Magnus needs to get out of there.
Alchemist
Weaver's
falling
determined to take out this Darkseer. A TP and a buyback from the Enigma comes out. Gyro's back in here with a cooldown again. Skewer, sorry, Shockwave near missing the Darkseer. Another TP coming in. Gyrocopter's diving really hard. Fiend's Grip is now up on Enigma. Rocket Barrels comes out. It's so close to bringing someone down, but they're both running with full. Oh, there's the Skewer. Takes out Enigma. He's gone down again. Weaver determined to get another kill. He's diving super hard. He really wants this Darkseer. He's not going to get him.
Is this team fight ever going to
The
end?
Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look good.
Weaver so determined. Time lapses out though, having to give up in the end. He just couldn't take him out. Well, that went on for quite some time. Lots of kills on both sides, but they're going to lose the tier 1 on top now.
Magnus also picking up his blink after that hell of an engagement, because he didn't actually manage to fall during that, and he picked up an awful lot of the kills. So fantastic fight there for Magnus.
Yeah. Also a good fight for Alchemist. So they ultimately look like they ended up losing that team fight. He didn't die, which is quite important, and the Darkseer didn't die either.
Dire's top
So
tower is under attack.
it's not too bad.
I think that was exactly what this needed, though. I mean, they managed to take that tier 1 after they lost the 2 towers there, and that was a really, really well matched team fight. But I think they just lost that out a bit.
Dire's bottom
Alchemist
tower
appears to
is
be
under
going
attack.
for a
Run, little bottom tower. Run.
Assault Curious straight up as well.
Obviously he wants to be a little bit more tankier. I mean, he's pretty tanky as it is, especially with his ultimate up. But it's also going to be the attack speed. He wants the attack speed. That coupled with the passive of Beastmaster, although I don't know how much he's statted it by now. He's got 1 level in it. With that, it will be useful because his attack speed is going to be phenomenal by the end of the game if Beastmaster gets up his levels and Alchemist has got all of his attack increasing items as well.
We're seeing Gyrocopter build towards a BKB here. I'm not actually certain how much use this actually has. I mean, if Alchemist stun's been thrown out, it's still going to stun you. The Black Hole is still going to destroy you, as is Beastmaster's Primal Roar. So, I'm not really certain that BKB is going to do him as much as he's maybe been hoping this game.
No, I'm pretty sure I'd be working.
Oh, there's the RP on stone.
There's the RP into a skewer, into a
Cooldown
cooldown. Down goes the Rubik. They're gonna lose the
There's the
Beastmaster as
Black
well,
Hole.
surely. Oh my God! What a counter initiation! Takes out the Magnus and the Gyrocopter and the Weaver.
Bane's looking
Sorry, not the Weaver.
on this.
It looks like Bane's on the run.
The Weaver did drop.
Yeah, he did drop, right. Nightmare, but they're calling it the Maledict on him. He needs to get out of here. And here comes the Shadowblade and the stun. They're going to stun up Bane. They're going to bring down Bane as well. That's 4. It's just Coddle on the run now. And they're going to back out of that, but yeah, I mean, that's the danger of taking a fight up on high ground. You're not entirely sure what's going to be up there. And although Magnus got his RP off and it was a good one, he got a couple of people and they were doing a lot of damage, the counter initiation with the Black Hole and the wall, it was just too much for them.
They were all
Not
simply
mention the
clumped
roar
up
coming
too
out
tight
of
after
Beastmaster
that
as well.
RP.
I was almost certain Beastmaster was going to go down in that fight. Another cooldown coming down.
Yeah, cooldown
A huge
come
Illuminate
down.
as well. Stolen, cooldown.
Drop.
Lifts him up. He's on the run. Mag skewers the wrong direction. Shockwave misses as well. Rubik needs to get out of there. He hasn't got the speed though. Magnus is quicker.
In a second.
He might want to lift up Magnus and put him on the side. Shockwave.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh,
There we
blinking
go,
as
that's
well.
Blink.
But Darkseer's here with the surge. Is it going to be enough? He lifts him up. It shall be enough now. Darkseer.
Not quite dropping on Gyrocopter though.
Illuminate comes out. Oh,
Cottle gonna
didn't
find
see
him. There's
Cottle.
the Shockwave.
Didn't see Cottle go through the secret shop to do that. Darkseer will be fine because of the surge.
Dire's
Enigma's
structures
While this
fortified.
looks like
While this is happening, Bane and Weaver pushing mid tower quite diligently here.
Enigma's going to come to defend. But huge cooldown still. 80 seconds left on the Black Hole. And the minute Alchemist is going back to farming. He's sitting on 2,000 gold.
Probably going to pick up the Hyperstone now.
I imagine that would be the next pick, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Interesting to
Looks like they're
see
teaming up
the
in mid again, though.
Midas pickup on Gyrocopter though, kind of paying off because I mean he's keeping pace with Alchemist. This Alchemist has basically just been farming. When you'd kind of see that, you'd normally expect the Alchemist to be skyrocketing ahead, 2,000-3,000 gold, but I think the Midas pickup has really helped mitigate that advantage.
Yeah, I've seen it when they pick up at Midas on the Alchemist. It's just...
Dire's middle tower is
I've
under
seen
attack.
a hand of
Has no
Midas
arms to
followed
defend
by
itself.
a Battle Fury. It's just ridiculous the fun that band can get.
Personally, I think one of my big favourites from Midas is Doom. It's like, double Midas, anyone?
Yeah, I mean, it's not relevant to this game, but where's Doom gone? There was a period of time where he was just everywhere, and he's just completely vanished.
I mean, when the meta changed and his ultimate got that huge buff, I mean, I kind of expected to see him an awful lot more, because I mean, he was picked up occasionally now and then, but...
Yeah, he was a consistent pickup for Rattlesnake in the qualifiers for TI, so...
I think
maybe
he just...
we'll see him in
he's one of
TI
the-
again.
I think he's one of those heroes who kind of lacks position. You kind of have to put him in a safe lane carry, but he's not the most potent safe lane carry out there. I mean, you generally don't get scared of a late game Doom if you have, let's say, an Alchemist or a Life Stealer. So,
No, I've seen him played in the off lane, actually. It looks like it might be trouble for Kotl here. Stolen Illuminate as well. They're gonna... Okay, he's dead.
stolen Chakra Magic.
Was the Chakra Magic they got? Oh, he just procced it right before the steal to stop them. Stop them stealing Illuminate. Real good play by the Cole. Now he was doomed.
I mean, that said, Chakra Magic is still a very, very good steal for Rubik. I mean, he can still drop a 300 mana boost to anyone on his team, and they're very, very mana dependent. I mean, that's nearly enough for Enigma to cast out his black hole from nothing.
True. I mean, we're getting a kind of standoff in mid at the minute, when no one quite wants to go across the river. Even after they picked up the Kotl. Yeah, now might be a good time before the Kotl's back. Out comes the stun on Magnus, but his ulti runs out right now, which is not great for him. We've put down a Sentry Ward in the mid to take out that Weaver if he does pursue. But playing it safe.
Gyrocopter forced to come back to mid now. I mean, he wanted to go and grab that little bit of farm, but I mean, with this amount of team massing up from both sides, he really does need to be there.
Is ulting up.
There's the
Look at the
three
stun.
man
There's a
power.
black hole into the wall again. BKB comes out, but the Raw comes out to stop him. It's not enough. Everyone's going down. Whole team wipe. Really, really good move there by GD. This is going to be a tier 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to get tier 2 too.
Both Gyrocopter and Weaver incapable of buyback at the moment. So
As all towers someday must.
Magnus can buy back, but I mean, on his own, I think they're going to go and look at the Roche now.
Yeah, if you see this Greater Hawk here, given vision, that's how they knew they could go in.
Indeed.
Yeah, so they're going to go for Roche.
Radiant's
like
top
you said.
tower is under attack.
I think going for the
Wow,
Roche is a much
damage
stronger option.
Yeah. I mean, just the experience and the gold alone is a really good pickup, as well as you can safely push. I mean, they were very tentative in mid there because they didn't want to commit to a team fight and get taken out by Magnus's RP. They can play it a little bit more fast and loose now that they've got an Aegis up on the Alchemist. He can be more aggressive with his Shadow Blade. But it looks like they're probably going to push down the tier 1 on bottom.
Throw spec. I don't see Dis being able to rotate fast enough to stop this.
Radiant's bottom tower is
I
I mean,
under attack.
Enigma there.
I feel sad. Dire's middle tower is under
That's a
attack.
nice pickup there by Darkseer.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
There's a lot of magic coming out of this team, so it'll be useful. Of course, it'll be built into a pipe eventually.
GD is
smoke
smoked
up
up
here.
now, but they need
Yeah,
to be
it's just-
very careful because Black Hole is still down for this fight, so they're not going to have quite the same punch they've had previously.
RP is up though.
Indeed. And there's
Shadow
going to be
Blade
stuff
front on Magnus. They want to bring down the Magnus first.
Trying to
Back
nuke
up
him
the
down
wall.
before that RP
Yep,
comes
Max
out.
down. Gyrocopter's getting mashed as well. Oh, the Raw through BKB takes him down. Everyone but the Weaver's down. The Weaver's going to go down. They've got Sentry Ward up. Another 5-man team wipe. This is going very, very badly for Dis.
Indeed.
They can't afford to lose like this. They're going to lose another tower. They
It's the
might
first
lose a
GG.
tier. Oh, that's GG. This team fight is just too strong. Even without the black hole. Even without black hole. 5-man wipe.
Indeed. I think the huge thing there is that they got the Shadow Blade initiation off with the Alchemist and they took out Magnus. I mean, had they chosen a different target, had they maybe gone on the Gyrocopter instead, Magnus would have dropped that RP and the team fight really wouldn't have gone that way. So fantastic choice of target there.
Yep, decision making of the Alchemist has been really strong throughout the entire game.
Indeed.
I mean, he was farming up really nicely. He decided, you know what, we can take this early. I'm going to take this early. I'm going to get Shadow Blade up. I'm going to get an Assault Cuirass, and I'm going to make as much damage as possible. GG's came out, but the game has not ended.
I'm pretty sure it's because one of the towers isn't down. I think the base towers need to start dropping before it happens. All these new shiny changes Val keep putting in.
We really must read up on the GG.
Middle tower is under attack.
It seems vital to our profession now, doesn't it?
Tower is under
It's
attack.
like, does GG actually end the game?
Well, you know, when teams normally call GG, they leave. But apparently they've changed their mind on their GG and they wish to stay and fight. Maybe they just called it a little bit too early.
Maybe they just don't want to disconnect.
Dire's top tower is under
Oh,
attack.
mana leak on Alchemist, forcing him to
That's got
stand
to
still. But he has no shit. He's going to go in with a mash his creep wave, but he gets nightmared up.
The
And
Dire's
There's the
eliminated.
cooldown.
its best.
And the cooldown.
May see the Aegis get popped here.
Nope, he's going to survive. He's going oh, with Cottle!
Poor Cottle.
The Dire's
Yeah, he's
top
gonna be
tower
okay.
is doing its best, but it
We were
doesn't
chasing off the Alchemist. They were just waiting for the black hole to come back. Oh, it is back. It is back indeed.
I'm back for a short while now,
Dire's
and
top
they're
tower
really
is under
clumped
attack.
up at the moment.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
Has he got a blink?
He does have
Yes,
his
he
blink
has.
now. I don't think they quite want to risk it. They don't have vision up on that high ground yet.
And Mag is back. He still has his RP. Well, they're still. Maybe they're just going to want a few more of Enigma's babies before they go. Ooh, Pipe of Insight coming up.
Actually, comes with they actually have the Greater Hawk providing vision up into the base there.
And they've gone in. He's looking for Bane.
That's the cooldown. Oh,
Good.
good
Pushes him
RP.
out of the cooldown though. Oh, and down goes Magnus. No, sorry, down goes Rubik to Magnus.
Under attack. Oh, that's got to hurt.
Alchemist kills Gyrocopter and he buys straight back.
He's
Weaver's
diving
brought down
hard
again.
on this mag
I
here.
feel sad. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Jorah's following in. The Aegis is going to drop here.
Will he be able to get out of it? Ulti won't be up, and he's down for another 10 seconds. He's going to go down again if he's not careful. Mag missed with the skewer.
Is he going to kill himself with the stun?
He's going to kill himself with the
He's going to kill
stun.
himself with the stun!
And down, Alchemist commits suicide.
Oh,
Magnus killed by Enigma, and Beastmaster finishing off the Gyrocopter. Buyback by Magnus.
poor.
Bane is coming back as well.
Oh, so close to catching the Darkseer there.
But they did lose
Dire's top tower is under attack.
the tower on board
Oh,
back.
that's got to hurt.
Indeed.
Aquas is brought back as well. He's not a happy bunny. Still sitting on 2,000 gold. Probably wants to buy something nice.
We're actually seeing Beastmaster sat on nearly the entirety of a Black King bar in his inventory. Stash even. He's got one that's shipped out to him at some stage.
He's got a medallion in his stash as well.
Yeah,
That would have been useful
that's about
in those two fights.
4,500 gold sat useless, so you can't be asked to use the courier yet.
Apparently not priority for the courier. See Cottle here, scouring out regen rune. Probably going to be picked up by Weaver in his bottle. Oh. Magnus trying to harass. Get him addicted for his troubles. Enigma Baby's doing a lot of damage.
It's kind of underestimated just how much damage they do.
Oh, game is paused by the Alchemist. Oh, lag issues.
I know how you feel.
So it seems like we're getting kind of a standoff in mid again.
Indeed.
It might be time for this to look push possibly. Alchemist is TPing in mid as well. They just need the Beastmaster to join them.
Oh, Alki's looking for a stun. And the Sentry Ward's going to spot him out.
Oh, this could be a risky move by Alchemist. He needs to get out. He does get the Bane though.
Just manning up on this Gyro. Gyro needs to get out.
Oh, huge RP though, and the skewer.
There it goes.
Oh, and the wall. Everything is dying. Really good team fight. They brought down 4 for 1. They lost the Rubik, but Gyrocopter, Magnus, Bane, and Weaver all went down in that fight.
I think that was a fantastic play from Enigma there. He stayed outside the range of that RP, forced Magnus to commit to it, and just when they thought they'd won it, that straight in with that black hole.
Hell, I thought they'd won it.
Yeah, I know, so did I. They all dropped so low, and then the Met came out, and then there was the blink black hole.
Yeah. Really good counter initiation.
Indeed. I think it was wise of him to like stay on the fringes of that fight. Maybe not as useful in the opening things, but I mean, allowing him to drop that perfect black hole there.
Yeah, the Alchemist ended up being bait there. I mean, he's a tanky machine, especially with Assault Cuirass up on him. So
interesting.
He was really baiting them.
Interesting to see though that with 4 players killed, they still didn't manage to push up onto that high ground.
They're probably looking for one more big item on Alchemist.
He's
sitting on 5,000.
item.
Yeah, he might be going to Secret Shop now. Yeah, looks like it.
What do you expect him to pick up now? I'd kind of want to see a Basher.
Yeah, I expect a Basher would be the best pickup here.
Indeed.
Almost straight into Abyssal Blade already. He's taking his time to shop. Maybe he wants to go a bit crazy and Reaver's going to go for a heart. Now he's even more tanky. Rushan will be back in 2 minutes.
Interesting to see though the hard carry just decide, you know what, I'm not going to go for the Basher, I'm not going to go for the straight up damage, I'm just going to not die.
Well,
he's not dying in the hearts.
If he's not dying, he's just going to keep inflicting damage, and the Assault Cuirass coupled with, like I mentioned earlier, Beastmaster's maxed out in a beast now, which gives a bonus 40 attack speed. He's already getting a lot of attack speed for his 144 damage per hit.
I just think he needs to be very, very careful that he doesn't start to fall behind. So I mean, if he starts falling behind, I mean, once Bane has an Enfeeble out on him, he's really not going to be doing a lot of right click damage. Actually, Bane choosing to go stat.
He's going to stun himself here, looking for Weaver. That's going to sting. I think they're confident in being able to deal with the Gyrocopter though, with the Beastmaster's Roar and the Black Hole. So he can afford to just go tanky. He's going to be doing he's basically the initiator now. He scouts out the team while in this.
Single target RP onto Rubik there. That was a colossal waste on Magnus.
That does the cooldown as well. He's going to man up against this Gyrocopter. He's getting punched by repeated supports. It's not enough. He's going to go down. Mana Leak comes out, forcing Beastmaster to stand still. They're in pursuit though of the Kotl and the Bane.
Rubik has flat cannon.
And meanwhile, Magnus and Weaver are giving chase.
Oh dear, Rubik stolen the Fiend's Grip, pops it on Bane, finishes him off.
Yeah, Weaver's going to be brought down as well by the Alchemist and Enigma. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong.
Dis really on the back foot now. Calling out the GG again. Is it actually going to end the game this time?
Yeah,
there it goes.
This time it ends.
I think the tower needs to be down. Just a tier 3.
Maybe it does. Maybe it has to be done by who's designated captain.
We're actually seeing the entirety of GD have a higher farm than the entirety of Dis, other than the Bane.
Yeah, it's not been...
Other than the Rubik, sorry.
It was always going to be a difficult game. I mean, the team fight up top, the first big team fight was really good and did kind of... I'd not quite go in the side of Dis, because they did lose everybody but Magnus in that team fight, and they had buybacks and respawns.
I think... I was pleased to see Magnus pulling his weight there. I mean, Magnus did well.
He did do well, but again, he just wasn't enough.
Indeed.
It wasn't enough.
I mean,
the Alchemist playing that more tanky initiator role really well.
Some fantastic counter initiations from the Enigma as well. I mean, that Black Hole doing so much work.
Yeah, well, he's got 21 assists for a reason.
Yeah, and 8 kills.
Yeah. You can't underestimate the guy's right click when he has all those babies with him.
Indeed. I mean, it was interesting to see that not too long ago you saw Magnus fall out of the... you saw Enigma fall out of the meta in favour of Magnus. because it was basically found that Enigma's Black Hole just had too long a cooldown, but it's kind of starting to reverse around now with the nerfs to bottle grind, because Enigma can still find his farm in the jungle.
Yeah, but if you use it and you kill an entire team, the amount of golden experience that gives you, and the advantage of you're definitely taking at least one tower.
Indeed.
It's kind of worth the huge cooldown on it.
Yeah. And the same can be said for RT, though.
Yeah, he's not just a walking ultimate, though, because he's a really good pusher as well.
Indeed.
And they had a pretty decent lineup for pushing with, what, Darkseer, Alchemist, Enigma.
Yeah.
We thought they were going to take the game a little bit late because they had Alchemist, but no, he went for a much stronger kind of ganky, tanky initiator role.
I think that was quite a wise choice. I mean, the Gyrocopter was looking to take it late, so kind of throwing them off balance and taking it early with the Alchemist, I think that was a very good choice.
That's why I do like the Alchemist, because even though he's renowned for his ability to farm, flash farm, because of Grievel's Greed, he can take it earlier than people expect him to take.
It's his
he's
stun.
An ogre.
It's his stun.
It's the stun. And he's an ogre on drugs.
Yeah.
So you can't underestimate the crazy ogre on drugs.
I think that's today's lesson, people. Never underestimate the crazy ogre on drugs.
Yeah, exactly, kids. Well, thank you for listening and watching. And we'll be back tomorrow with something new and fresh. So, cheerio.
Bye.